This is the snake plant variety. So you can see my plants are very healthily growing. They look so green and beautiful. Their leaves are so beautiful. And this is another variety of snake plants. What you got to do is when you keep them indoors, do not go to water them. First thing is watering. That is the only reason we damage the beautiful snake plants, because if you can avoid daily watering this beautiful plant, you can multiply and easily grow this beautiful snake plant. Do you know that the best house plant ever is the snake plant? And do you know that this is one of the best air purifier plants? According to NASA, this plant helps purify the air, and also this is known as the best air purifier plant, which helps the air to keep clean. So this plant is very helpful having in your house plants collection as a house plant, indoor plant or outdoor plant. So how to care for this plant, how you can save this plant during the rainy season, that is what I'm going to talk about today. Snake plant known as the mother-in-law's tongue, and also this long leafy plant, there are varieties. This is the yellow one, variegated one, and I have this small Sansevieria variety, and there are many more. There are baby pups appearing, and this got drenched in the rain. Too much of rainy water has damaged my plant. You can see that. I have to treat it as well. See, when you expose them to too much of rain, look at this. So the plants getting too much of rainy water is also not so good for them, prolonged rain, and this is the result. Do not expose them too much of rainy water too. During the rainy season, shift these plants to an area where they will not get too much of drenched. So too much of rainy water will not be good for these plants' health. So friends, the first thing is to shift the plants, or else see that the drainage holes are also perfect in the planters. Snake plants doesn't like getting daily water. They doesn't need regular watering. This is one of the succulent plants too. They need water when the top layer of the soil is dried out. They can go up to maximum of 14 days without watering. So the first thing is, friends, see that you don't water this plant every day on regular basis. And the other thing is, if you have kept this plant as an outdoor garden plant, keep it in an area where they will not catch to rain too much. So prolonged rain will not be liked by the snake plant, and do not overwater this plant. That is main thing. When you bring a snake plant from a nursery, keep it in an area where they get the partial or the medium sunlight. This is the best house plant. If you are planning to keep it outdoors, see that you keep it in a filtered sunlight area, not bright direct sunlight. That is also you have to keep in mind. Partial, medium, indirect sunlight will be preferred by these snake plants, not bright direct sunlight. Grow this plant as a house plant in your indoor garden, as an indoor plant. Keep them indoors in your living room, bedroom. So according to NASA, this is one of the plants you must have in your home also. So have this wonderful plant as an indoor plant. This fits into any planter. Small planters, DIY planters, you can put them in any type of planters. This is a clay planter. So this is actually a bird bath. So I have created it as a planter now. You can see it was broken from the side, and I'm trying my best. Once the plants cover up that area, when the baby pups appear and when they cover up the area, this planter will look so good and it will look so beautiful, because this is a clay planter. So I don't water this plant on regular basis. I skip it. And when talking about the soil mixture, you can add sand in this, and with the garden soil you can keep sand. And also, friends, try to add some rocks at the bottom layer. So even if you overwater, that won't be effect for your roots of the plant. Snake plants can be easily propagated. If you can see now, I have put a leaf here, leaf cutting, and also you can multiply by dividing. So this is beautiful greeny plant, and this is one of the evergreen plants you must have in your garden. Do not go to overwater. And let's talk about the fertilizer for this plant. So time to time giving fertilizer for this plant is very beneficial. This plant loves the nitrogen high and also organic fertilizer. So I suggest organic fertilizers. You can use things of your fertilizers of your choice. Use tea and coffee fertilizer for this beautiful plant, either in liquid form or in powder form. So that is the other thing about fertilizing. So friends, you can use any vegetable peel fertilizer, organic fertilizer. Time to time, when you are doing a repotting, you can multiply plants by dividing. You will see many plants. You will see that they are joined by the bulbs, and you can divide and multiply very easily. So that is how you multiply and propagate these plants. And also friends, once you keep these plants indoors as a permanent low maintenance plant, you don't need regular watering. That is another thing. Time to time, do not forget to shift them to outdoors. Let them breathe, let them get the wind and the sunlight naturally. So that is also very important. If you happen to see any brown spots, dried out, or else here appearing some brown spots, so if you happen to see that, see for pests, and also see that you have not over fertilized, and also if the plant is underwatered. So there are 4 reasons why you will see these brown spots in your snake plant. First thing is over fertilizing. Second thing is it could be over watering, or else you must check whether there are any pests in the soil. And also over fertilizing, also another reason. Put a little bit of turmeric on top of the planter pot and just mix it with the soil. So that is very helpful for the plant, because then there won't be any problem, because these pests won't stay long. They will run away because of the strong smell of this turmeric. It's very easy. Add it and mix it with the soil. So friends, when growing snake plants, this is one of the best house plants for you. Have it in your home garden, have it as an indoor plant. And also this is one of the best air purifier plants, easy to grow, a beginner gardener's plant, and also one of the permanent low maintenance plants. So have this plant in your garden. I hope this video is very useful for you. If you do, please don't forget to give it a big like. And also, if you are new, consider subscribing to my channel Tamara's Garden and become a member too.